I am currently long in both Bitcoin and in gold. I'll walk you through what I have trading first here actually, let's go over to gold because the market is closed. We'll just give a quick look and then we'll come back to Bitcoin, which is actually active. And we'll review that trade. But first here on gold. So gold, top down, starting here on the 4-hour chart. You can see gold here with a high here, a lower or a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, and now a higher high. So gold is currently trading in an uptrend here on the 4-hour chart. Price being delivered here to the buy side. Then if we come here to the 1-hour chart, we can see here, actually let me update. I'm going to set these session levels here to give a greater detail of liquidity here. Let's do this. So I'm just updating everything here from the afternoon session here. Okay, so here you can see this latest buy side delivery here in the New York AM session, or here this is the London session. So there's a bearish fair value gap here, that here, and the price disrespects that bearish fair value gap here in this series of candles here. And then price continues here to the buy side, setting up these relatively equal highs here. Price pulls back into this order block right here, then delivers back to the buy side. And I take an entry here in this candle here. We can see price pulls back and then is still being delivered to the buy side here. So putting in a bit of consolidation here in this area. As price is being delivered to the buy side overall here on the 1-hour chart. Then here on the 5-minute chart, for my entry here, this is that order block right here. Actually, I'm going to need to flip that because I believe this is now a breaker. It is. So do this. Another update to the chart here. So this order block here was traded through in this candle, making it a breaker block here. Price trades back into it in these two candles, and now price is currently being delivered to the buy side here as this flip from a sell zone to a buy zone with this candle here. And again here on the 5-minute, this again is that same order block, just refined to the 5-minute chart here. And you can see price action here trading into that order block and then delivering or trading into this breaker block and then delivering to the buy side here. When it does that in this series of candles here, price action put in a market structure shift here to the, or actually a break of structure here. It's correction there. This price leg here, or you can say this entire price leg here, puts in a break of structure to the buy side. And then you can see price here, there's a bullish fair value gap right here in this area. You can see as price completed the break of structure, price pulled back into this fair value gap area here, and then price has now been delivering here to the buy side since then. And now I will need to wait until the new opening week gap to see where price action continues here for after the conclusion of the weekend. Now I'll head back over to Bitcoin, which is going to be active over the course of the weekend. So here with Bitcoin, we can see price being delivered here to the sell side. Come in a little closer here on this 4-hour chart. We can see this sell side delivery here on Bitcoin, and then here there's a body candle close above this swing high here in this candle. Then there's a wick through here, but this sets, for me, this sets the order block here, which until it breaks out of this, I'm not certain on what type of order block it will be here. But with this body candle close to the buy side, currently I'm anticipating a mitigation block with price action delivering to the buy side here with potential continuation. And then you get this price action here today where price delivered through the upper end of this order block. So looking bullish for me here on the 4-hour, or looking for a buy side delivery here. Then there's a trade that I have here that I made in the Asian session yesterday here, where price action consolidated here, delivered to the sell side, pull back, and then I was able to take profit as price delivered to my take profit at 2-to-1 there. When price reached that level, price also traded down into this order block, which functioned as a mitigation block for continuation here to the buy side. And that order block was formed when this candle set up here. So that order block, when that order block was traded into, price delivered here to the buy side, and this was during the New York AM session this morning. So here is the take profit here on the short trade that went here. This is that take profit there. And then this candle here traded down into this mitigation block here. When that happened, price reacted, and now you can see price delivered to the buy side here. And then when that happened, there was a, you can see here on the 1-hour chart, Bitcoin being in a downtrend here. And then here in this candle right here, this body candle close above, the 5-minute chart here switches back bullish. And that goes in line with the 4-hour chart here. So this creates this market structure shift here to the buy side, and then you can see price action here begin to deliver here to the buy side. And then on the 1-hour chart, you can see this series of candles here delivering to the buy side during the New York AM session. Then pullback comes in here. After this delivery, you can see a bearish fair value gap that's sitting up here that was put in during the New York PM session. So this is my entry here on this market structure shift. You can see there's some pullback, and then there's further buy side delivery. Price trades into this order block, which then becomes a breaker block since price higher here. I make a trader error and get to my station late, and I had this breaker block here extended through this kill zone. So I did not go back and analyze, and I had my charts zoomed in right here on the kill zone. So I did not look back, and I missed that the breaker block had already been traded into and used. So I would not want to trade this a second time if price traded back into this. But since I did not prepare for the session with enough time and did not zoom out and get a better look at what was what had already happened in between my kill zones, then I would have caught this and avoided this trade, which I entered that immediately failed and took a full R loss on that trade. When in reality, I was also looking at this area, which is the most current order block here, which I'm looking at as a mitigation block that I would want to see price trade into before I would take another long position, unless another order block sets up that met the criteria that I was looking for. So this was a completely avoidable trade here. But right now I am looking for a long, but I don't want to take a long in Bitcoin again unless price reaches down into this level. And if we come here to the 1 hour chart, there's going to be a liquidity pool, where there is a liquidity pool right here below the New York PM session that I would look for price to, or at least the price delivery algorithm to sweep this liquidity out of the market. And when that does, price would trade down into this refined 5-minute mitigation block that's resting down here on the 5-minute chart. But I'm not certain if that will happen during this session or not. Price would have to plummet here, which it may do. If we look here on the 1 hour chart, it's already swept liquidity from the previous candles here, so price could deliver here to the sell side. But it is also the weekend. There's lower volume. It's the Asian session, so that can mean nothing could happen and price just basically consolidates or ranges. And you can see here on the 4 hour, for the last, let's say 3-4 days, price has simply been ranging here, whereas you can see back here price was actually trending here to the sell side, and we can see price trending here to the buy side on the 1 hour. And then here on the 5-minute, we can see, similar to the 4 hour, price is simply ranging here. So not expecting very much, but things could change very quickly here. And then we'll have a look at my tickets for today. So this is an Asian range trade that lost here. Looks to be about maybe 7 cents here, and then this area here. This is all. This is the Asian session here. Here, this is the London session here. Here, this is New York AM session. And then here, this is New York PM session here. So the Asian session is showing a loss here, small loss. London traded Euro USD, there's a loss there. New York, also I traded USD JPY, which wound up being a winner here. That wound up taking profit in London, and then another Euro USD loss here. Then here in the New York AM, I believe there's a BTC here and a USD JPY win here, and then that BTC loss that I stepped into. So a mixed bag day, but a red day so far. But still have these two positions hanging on with gold and Bitcoin, and some unrealized negative here, unrealized. But with that, for these losses today on Euro USD, just going back and reviewing my trades, and I've got some more back testing to do, realizing that I am not utilizing the 4-hour chart as well as I could. So I am currently back testing, and the 4-hour chart is starting to give me some clarity on the trades that I am losing and winning, and starting to get a better feel for multi-time frame analysis. But with that in mind, stay on tilt, never emotional. We'll see you next time.